Hello student, in previous class we have taken detailed information about dot method and choropleth method. Now let's take more information about isopleth method and field visit. Okay, let us start isopleth method. Before learning this point, you must know the concepts isoline, contour and isobar. Isoline means a line on a map joining places of equal values. Contours, the isolines for elevations means showing height of the place, are called contours. Isobars, isolines indicate the distribution of air pressure is called isobars. Okay. In contour and isobar maps, the distribution was shown with the help of lines showing equal volume. See that in the map the lines are showing equal volume. 1300 joined with 1300, that area is getting equal rainfall. It is the map of Amravati district and average annual rainfall is shown here, and these lines joining this place where the equal rainfall is there. These lines are called isolines. Okay, so that join the places where there is variation is equal. Okay, so when the distribution of variable is continuous and the isopleth method is then used to show its distribution. For example, altitude, temperature, rainfall, etc. is shown by using this method. Now some important points to be considered while using isopleth method. We need to obtain the accurate data regarding altitude, temperature, rainfall, means whatever you are showing. If you are showing temperature, then you should get the accurate data of temperature of that places, that particular region. It is assumed that the difference between the altitude or rainfall of two places changes at uniform rate. Uniform rate means equally there are changes, and that's why the two places are joined by isoline and the numbers are shown in the map. The sub-administrative unit are not taken into consideration here. Now in previous choropleth map we have seen the sub-administrative divisions were given equal value, means for example Amravati. But here in this method the sub-administrative unit are not taken into consideration. Statistical data belong to the respective places. Statistical data means what? Numerical data belong to the particular that place. Right now we have seen that in the map, and such data is known as point related data because it is related to, it is belong to the particular respective place. Value of the variable are written on the map at their respective location. Right now we have seen the map, the isolines were shown there and the values were mentioned there, 1300, 1200, like this. If the data for more places is available, mapping of the distribution can be done more accurately. Okay. Now isopleth maps are prepared using the step given below. So what are the steps? Let's see. By considering the highest and lowest value of the variable, the class interval is decided to draw the isoplate maps. So in previous method also we have seen that highest and lowest value were considered, and accordingly the classes were 5 to 7 classes were made. So same method is used here. Isoplate map in turn decides the difference between the lines. Lines are drawn for the decided intervals. Locations with the same value are joined by the line. Right now we have seen the lines were drawn and the same value places were joined by the isolines. Conclusion: if the lines are closer to each other, then the changes in the variable is steep, and if the lines are far away from each other, then the changes is gentle. So we have seen in the map some lines were very close to each other, so there were changes in the variable were steep, and some lines were very far away, so that changes were less, that is gentle. We get an idea of a natural trend of a distribution of variable with the help of this map. Now here is the video of isoplate map, how it is drawn.
In this video, I'm going to show you how to draw isoline maps. So we're going to start from this map. This map is a map of temperatures, so we're going to draw isotherms, and here we want to draw isotherms at 5-degree intervals. So drawing isotherms at 5-degree intervals, it means that we're going to draw isotherms at, for example, 25, 30, 40, 45. We're not going to draw isotherms at 22, 27, and so on. So we're going to actually use multiples of 5. So when we have a map like this and we want to draw isotherms, the first thing we need to do is to establish the pattern. And the way we establish the pattern is we first look at the highest and lowest values. So we look for the lowest value, and we have 22 here in the center of the map. And then the highest values, we have 53 here and 53 here. So if we need to draw isotherms at 5-degree intervals, we see that we're going to have to draw the 25-degree isotherm, the 30, 35, 40, 45, and 50. We don't have to draw the 55 because we don't go up to 55, and we don't have to draw the 20 because we do not go down to 20. I'm going to start with a 25-degree isotherm. First, I look for any 25-degree values. I have one here, so I know the isotherm has to go right through that value. I don't see any others, so I'm just going to have to interpolate between values. It means I'm going to have to guess where the isotherm goes between values. 22, 27, 25 should be right here. 22, 30, somewhere here. 29, 22. And then 24, 33, somewhere here. So now I can draw the 25-degree isotherm. Then I repeat that process for the 30-degree isotherm. Again, I look for 30-degree values. One here, another one here. And then in between I interpolate 29, 33, right here. 34, 27, it's going to go here. 33, 24 is going to have to go here. 29, 33, it fits here. Then on this side, it's going to fit on this side of 32. 27, 32, it's going to fit on this side. So then I draw the 30-degree isotherm. And so on. So here I have finished drawing all the isotherms, and to complete the map I also need to label the isotherms. So notice that I have written the value of
Okay, now here is again see this map, and there are some questions, so you should observe this map again. When there is map observation, you should see the index given here. Average annual rainfall is there, in millimeter it is mentioned. Okay, and let us see what are the questions. See that. Okay, see the questions. In which part of the district is the rainfall more? So you should observe that the northern side is dark color is used, that is heavy rainfall area. Now second question, in which direction is the rainfall decreasing? So it is, answer is southern side. Next question, what is the lowest value of rainfall in the district? So see the index, you will get the answer. Lowest value is 800 millimeter. Okay, so this is the way you should give the answer. Okay, let us see the last point of this lesson, that is geographical field visit. Now field visit means what? Field visit means collecting geographical information, cultural information by actually paying visit to a particular place. It is called field visit. Okay. Now what is the importance of geographical field visit? Let's see. Field visit is an important study method in geography. Geographical concepts and elements can be directly experienced through field visit. So we get direct experience through field visit. Field visits are extremely useful for understanding the correlation between humans and environment. Let's see preparation for field visit. So what preparations we should make? See, before going to the field visit, decide the place and the purpose of visit. The elements which will be observed in field visit should be decided. Study the location map and route map of the place to be visited. Distance, transport route, means of transport and duration of field visit should be planned previously. With the help of teachers, students should prepare a questionnaire too. For a field visit, students should carry a notebook, specimen questionnaire, pen, pencil, scale, tape, compass, a bag for collecting samples, maps, camera, etc. Okay. Now, next, selection of the study area. So, how we should select the area for field visit? Geographical field visit is organized for study of various elements. For example, physical landforms, river banks, dams, coastal areas, tourism sites, offices or museums related to geographical elements, villages, forest areas. So like this, we should select the area for field visit. Okay. Elements should be selected after studying the local conditions and necessary permission letters have to be obtained. Okay. Now next is precautions to be taken during field visit. So what precautions you should take? Let's see. It is very important to ensure safety of ourselves and others during field visit. You should obey the instructions given by the teachers. You should not go to unknown remote places alone. Remote places means far away places. You should not go lonely anywhere. During field visits, you should try to understand the local circumstances by conversing with local people. So you should try to speak with local people and take more information about that particular area. You should also ensure that you do not harm the environment in any way during your field visit. That is very important. You should not harm the environment. You should always keep a first aid box with you for emergency circumstances. Okay, so this is the precautions you should take during field visit. Okay, after field visit you have to write the report also. Okay, a field report should be written on the basis of information obtained after the visit is complete. So you have to use the points for report writing. Introduction. In introduction you should mention that where you visited, then location map, route map, physiography, how was the landform, was it mountainous region, plain area, plateau area, so it should be mentioned in that topic. Then how was the climate, mention that. Population, if you are visiting a village, so you should mention the population, male, female, then literate, illiterate, like that. Next topic, that is environmental problems and measures, land utilization, and then conclusion. So this is the way you should write the report. So here we completed the topic field visit, and now we completed the lesson also. So student, you should read the lesson very carefully 2 times and solve the exercise given below the text. And there are some activities given through the lesson also. You should try to do at home. There is map observation, some questions based on the map. So you should write down that also in your notebook. Okay children? Thank you.